Hello, this is Alex's video game reviews. Yay! Now stop acting like you're really getting excited. Listening to a teenager going through puberty faster than what you get of throwing a piece in between 10 hungry pigs. Or one homeless man, of course. Well, let's get into this review. The video game I will be reviewing is Resident Evil 4, aka Biohazard 4. Did you know this game is probably the best survival horror game ever even imagined? Come on, let's be serious. This game is the epitome of how great a video game can be made, as opposed to Justin Bieber, who's the epitome of how a condom can fail miserably. You follow through the storyline as Leon Scott Kennedy, who is on a secret mission by the fucking President of the United States to rescue his daughter, who is somewhere in Europe. What the hell? How the fuck did she get to Europe? Where the enemies look like Mario and Luigi. Well, if Mario and Luigi were addicted to crack and heroin. That's not the point. The point is that this game is great, besides the fact that there's an enemy called the Chainsaw Ganado or whatever you'd call it. And he is one tough motherfucker. Every time you face him, you know he's high on PCP, because he does not fucking die. Okay. I got a little frustrated when I emptied my shotgun on him and threw a grenade, and he gets right back up like he's king shit. Like, I didn't even shoot him in his fucking face 6 times with the shotgun. He finally dies when I shoot him again, and he has no feelings since the PCP wore off. Go figure. Did I mention I actually killed him? This doesn't seem like a review, right? Well, you, my good sir, ma'am, or any other life form, need to take some Tylenol, because you are sorely mistaken. Yeah, girl. It is. I am finalizing this whole review with the positive side. The great moments where you don't know how close an enemy is behind you, so you tense up, turn around, and you're like, ah, motherfucker! And mow them down with your Chicago typewriter like they just stole your Xbox. Nobody steals my Xbox. I can say without embarrassment that this game scared the absolute fuck out of me. The moments where I think I'm going to die still, too. But not nearly as bad as when my mother rented me the video game in 2005. I put it into my GameCube and was shouting, hallelujah, I get to play a fun video game. I end up not getting past the village where you go into the house and the PCP asshole comes in with a fucking chainsaw. I was so scared, I ended up not playing it at all, until a few days later, that I called my brother over to play it while I watched, and he did. We played it every day until we beat it, and 1 year later, I decided I wanted to give it a try. Little did I know, you could pick up the shotgun and at least stand a fucking chance against the Gyarados. Every moment of this video game made me on the edge of my seat. The only parts I hated was the sewer and killing Krauser. Krauser just pissed me off, and the sewer just scared the fucking fun out of me. From the point on, I had my shotgun, and I was happy, up until I faced the L giant ass. Then I had to make a new strategy. Thank God for my good heart. I saved that motherfucking doggy in the beginning, and he helps me destroy L asshole giant. So apparently, you're here not to kill motherfuckers, but to save some annoying bitch-ass twat, who happens to be the daughter of the President of the fucking United States. Instead of sending in a first-tier special forces, he sends in one guy who spent 1 day as a police officer. 1 day. He's the president. He could send the military for fuck's sakes. But no, he wants to piss us off and make a long video game that I rate a 9.877687799 out of 10. Fare thee well, scholars. Wait. You actually thought I was done talking? No, sir. I am a 15-year-old. Remember, I'm going through puberty. I have a mouth. But if you actually thought I was done talking, well, if you are thinking that I was, but under current situations, this review does not fully count unless it exceeds the 5-minute mark, then you, sir, are totally wrong, my friend. In fact, you are so wrong I have spent almost 20 seconds alone talking about an analogy. Anyways, let's continue. I actually think, how the fuck can someone kidnap the president's daughter and take her into Europe without some sort of string attachment. It seems like that motherfucker didn't even want a kid. He's probably all like, here, take her. She doesn't make good sandwiches anyway. Oh, by the way, I'm going to send in a guy that was a police officer for a day, so go super easy on him. He's got Down syndrome. I mean, come on. I'm not telling you this is a horrible video game, but great video games do have loopholes and flaws too. Loopholes bigger than perhaps Barbra Streisand's nose. But from the moment you fight your first stealth giant fuck to your first game completion, you will have the urge to start a new game plus, which is still like playing a second campaign if you ask me. You start off with all your weapons from the previous playthrough. I do not know why I put so much emphasis on that word all. And get to continue the game from start to finish, which is fun as fuck. Then there's the Mercenaries, which is surprisingly one of the most addicting single-player game modes of any game that has come out recently. And this game is 6 years old. The Mercenaries is where you pick a character and you fight waves, collecting time and time bonuses to complete the wanted score, man. And believe me, it's not just, oh, I can kill, then get the time bonuses easily. Wrong. There are bosses along the way, like the Chainsaw Motherfucker. And even worse, the Chainsaw Twins. Yikes. That's probably the only time I would turn down a threesome. And remember, I'm a hormonal teenager. I'd fuck a remote control. Yes. Then there's Assignment Ada. And Separate Ways, where you play as a character, obviously, Ada Wong. She doesn't look Chinese, but no one ever looks Chinese until they get into a car. And obviously, this car is made by Japanese people. And by car, I mean game, so it's practically metaphor. Anyways, I state to thee that being able to shoot a guy in the face who's wearing a sack on their head deserves a Nobel to me. I repeat, 9.8 out of 10. Heidi ho!